This is Kugan Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Dubai here for the Round 10 Boxing and MTK Global show at the Emirates Golf Club. Big stars in the house tonight. Mr. Prince NASEEM HAMED. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a beautiful night in Dubai. It's a really good show. Here to represent. We got Round 10, baby. Round 10 MTK in association. It's one of the first ever fights being held in Dubai at the Emirates Golf Club. And we're all relaxed up in here, you know. The weather's beautiful. We're like in the beginning of April, and we're top billing. We're chilling. I just watched a really good fight though, Casey. I watched a good fight earlier on. We've got their own Arab warrior coming up from the UAE, Majid, who I'm very, very proud of, who fights out of round 10. And I was very surprised with his ability, his skill, his strength, his willpower, and his will to win. So, and I actually, I told him that. So, but the music's come on now, and we're just gonna have to wait a second. But you're gonna need to have to bump. You're gonna need to have bump the head, you know. What's you? Are we pausing it?
Yeah. Okay, just picking this back up with the Prince. Naz, round 10 boxing, trying to put a foothold on boxing here in Dubai, obviously with the help of MTK. This could be the start of something very special.
Listen, round 10 boxing's always been very, very special to me, simply because the owner is one of my best friends in Dubai. AHMED SEDDIQI is the man. He's always had a dream, and that dream's coming true with the first fight tonight in association with MTK. I love it. I had to come and represent. I was in Dubai anyway. So I just thought it'd be good to come to one of the first boxing events ever held. This is history being made tonight, similar to when me and you was in Saudi Arabia to watch the first ever massive fight with the World Boxing Super Series. We witnessed Saudi Arabia, and now tonight we witnessed Dubai. So it's all good up in the hood.
Naz, the venue here, the seats here, the ringside seats here. Have you ever been to a Frank Warren or Eddie Hearn show where you're in pretty much sofas, white, cream, whatever you want to call them, sofas?
Well, obviously they do things a little differently in the UAE. There was some very, very important people that came tonight from the royal family, so they ain't just going to put down ordinary seats. So if you're wondering why we see some very, very comfortable seating arrangements tonight, it's simply because we got some royalty up in the house, and I ain't just talking about me. So it's good that we've got, you know, people from all different kinds of people from Dubai, and it's a great show. It's a good show, and I'm proud to be here, you know, to witness the first event for round 10 boxing. And round 10 boxing's it's also got a gym in Kazakhstan, and they're reaching out global soon. They're the first people who are bringing boxing to the forefront in the Middle East and in the UAE. So Dubai's leading the way with the help of round 10 and obviously MTK. So it's good.
Just sticking kind of with MTK, Tyson Fury Naz has signed a deal with ESPN now, where he'll be fighting out in America for his next however many fights. Are we closer or not closer to kind of seeing these mega fights at heavyweight happen, in your opinion? The likes of Fury, Joshua and Wilder, all with different broadcasters now in the US.
Well, do you know what? I don't know about the whole political aspect of the game in regards to the TV, but all I can say for Tyson Fury, we're going to have to cut that right there. One sec.
Bring them in.
Right now, I've just joined by the one and only Amir, who's very close to us. He's the man. He's the manager for Badu Jack and done obviously an amazing job. We got nothing but love for you. That's official right there.
Well,
all right. Can you hear him right now?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I thought this was a fake mic.
No, it's not. It's working.
it looks real. It
All
looks
right.
real. We're obviously, no matter what, we're always following in the steps of the Prince, who set the precedent in terms of notoriety, fame, money, showmanship, looks, everything. No, mashallah, we're very proud of the brother, and he's just the precedent, man. We're all just following in his path.
You know how we do. And obviously on my right now, we've got one of my best friends, if not my best friend, my brother.
Your bodyguard. Your
All
confidant.
right. My number one here right here. We're bringing him in. He's coming into the film right now. I want to know what he's got to say for himself on a beautiful night like tonight in Dubai at the first ever boxing show to witness. How proud are we, Riz, that we're here and it's a great night.
Mashallah, it's a great achievement to be here with the Prince and in Dubai watching boxing. Alhamdulillah, and it's always good to be with the Prince.
Nah, I had to bring them in because these are my two close brothers, are close to me.
Third Badu Jack Promotions having a fight here, the first kickboxing boxing fight, setting things off on a hybrid event, building boxing in this region.
That's the Prince Amir speaking right there and
You
telling
have 100 grand now.
promoting that.
That's a shameless plug.
all right.
Naz, could you finish off what you were saying about Tyson Fury? You said you don't know about the kind of the broadcast side.
I don't know about the whole aspect of the broadcast side and what's what on who's signing contracts with who in regards to TV. But look, in my eyes, Tyson Fury has proved himself in an amazing fashion. For me, he's gone over to the States and basically proven that he is world class. After coming back the way he came back, I haven't really seen any heavyweight in a very, very long time do actually what he did. All credit goes to him. Everything for me in all aspects of thinking what I thought before of Tyson Fury has changed now, simply because he showed his heart, he showed his skill, he showed his strengths, he showed his willpower, he showed his mental strength. And for me now, I just want to see him go on and still show how good he is, because I don't think we've seen it yet. I don't think we've seen it all yet. And do you know what? I want to see him against Anthony Joshua.
Who wins that fight for you at this present moment, Naz?
Listen, I don't think there's a heavyweight right now with how awkward Tyson is and the way he fights. I'm going to have to cut right there. I'm going to come back to you.
Go on, carry on.
So coming back on Tyson, look, I'd like to see him fight Anthony Joshua. You asked me who wins the fight. Do you know what? I actually find it hard to actually see anybody right now who's a heavyweight beating Tyson, simply because he showed against the WBC champion, the gunslinger in my eyes, one of the hardest hitting men in the heavyweight division, the WBC heavyweight champion. For me, he won that fight clearly, and I think a lot of people thought that he won that fight, even though getting knocked down and showing that he can get up and the way he got up, showing his heart and his character, it sealed it for me, and that's why, in regards of Anthony Joshua, I just feel the same. I don't know who's around apart from them, but for me, Tyson Fury is at the forefront, and he's proved he's the best heavyweight alive today.
You believe if Joshua was to fight Fury now, Fury would beat him?
I've got Tyson Fury beating any heavyweight alive today. That is it. Simply because when all of the talks happened between the States and Eddie, I didn't see nobody stepping forward and saying, we'll fight him. I didn't see nobody but Tyson Fury and Frank Warren stepping forward and saying, we'll fight him. And you saw the fight. I saw the fight, the world saw the fight, and everybody knows who won that fight. For me, it's clear cut. This is clear cut. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight alive today, and I give him all the props. I give him my stripes if I had them on. So, and I like Tyson. I like his character, and I like the way he is, and I think he's good for the sport. And I've always thought that one day he's going to have to prove himself. And do you know what? He's proved himself 10 times over in one fight. And if he has a rematch, I think he'll win even easier. So, Tyson, his camp. And I say this simply because I've watched him. And I've got to give him the credit.
Just picking this back up again, AHMED SEDDIQI and Prince NASEEM Hamed. The man's here.
This is the promoter for the event. Like I said to you, I mentioned earlier, one of my best friends in Dubai is AHMED SEDDIQI. He's the owner and the promoter of the show, the owner of Round 10, baby, in association with MTK. So I've got him right here, and he's done an amazing job tonight. MashaAllah alayh. I'm so proud of him. We've got a proper show. It's a proper event. It's an amazing scene. And as you said, we've got some really nice comfy chairs going on. But we've also we've seen the start of something in the UAE that's made history tonight with AHMED, with all of his efforts to come forward and set up such a boxing event that's, inshallah, God willing, going to go global. Because I think they are covering this in the States, and obviously IFL, baby, is covering this. So how do you feel, AHMED, about how the whole show's gone? And as I say to you in Arabic, Mabrook, wa alf Mabrook. I'm so happy for you. Congrats. Absolutely love what you've done tonight. And we've actually seen, God willing, a champion coming through in your fight, AHMED, from round 10. And there's other fighters from round 10 that are coming through. So I can't wait to just see the whole of their progress in the future. I'm loving this. Talk to me, AHMED.
First of all, I have to thank Allah for giving us this opportunity and having this great event here. Like the Prince himself said it, it's a historical moment for Dubai, for the UAE, for the Arab region, for the Middle East. So it's been a wonderful event. The outcome has been great. The setup has been great. The fights has been since from the undercards, all of them has been great fights. Majid, second ever professional boxer from the United Arab Emirates, he performed. He shocked me actually the way he performed. And
for me, he stole the show.
Yes.
For me, he's the best fight on the night, and he stole the show. And I spoke to him afterwards, and I congratulated him to tell him that, you know what, I've got a new hero.
Yeah, he performed great. He did.
Puncher.
He did great, man. I was happy, and as I say, Allah is great, and alhamdulillah, everything went well. And this is just the beginning, like the Prince said. This is just the beginning for this region.
It is the beginning for this region, but you've done amazing to bring, such an event tonight. It's a beautiful night in Dubai in April. We've got, it's just amazing kind of weather, and it's just a fantastic scene. I love the way that you placed the ring with what's above it, and the seating, like he said. Why is the seating the way it is? Can you imagine an Eddie Hearn show like that. And I told him, no, because there's royalty involved. So we're going to cut you right there.
We can talk, they can still hear it, so we're good. But Hamed, the link up with MTK to bring this show together with your Round 10 boxing has worked perfectly for tonight.
Yes, yes. As I said earlier, you know, MTK is a global company, and the thing is that we have the same vision. Us at Round 10, myself, the team we have, and the team at MTK, we have the same vision. You know, we want to build boxing. We want the boxers to succeed, to achieve the best. You know, this is what we want, and that's why I think this connection between us is going to be something big in this region. It's going to be something big. Just asking for the world to wait for it. Yes.
Well, hopefully this triggers off, you know, the rest of the Middle East to come forward with the best of their fighters. But we believe right now that boxing in the Arab world is going to start in the hub of the whole of the Arab world, which is Dubai, and it's amazing. I'm proud to be in Dubai tonight and just witness an historic event, as AHMED SEDDIQI says. So many more, inshallah. And what can I say? Congrats to you. And I want to see many more nights like this and many more champions coming through from Round 10. And big up MTK. Peace.
Thank you very much, AHMED SEDDIQI, Prince NASEEM Hamed.
We just make this like whoa, you know. it ain't hard for us, Ahmed, is it? Yes. We this is how we do it. So listen, up in Dubai, it's beautiful. Like I said earlier, peace. We're out. Allahu Akbar.
Thank you very much.